Hi, Amber and Labor Law team. My name is Osuna Ruiz, and here are my answers for the interview questions. Regarding a system that I implemented and nobody asked me for, this is what my team calls the IST tracker. When my department was initially created, it was very chaotic because we got a lot of requests from account managers, and the only way we have to communicate ourselves as it was through Google Chat. So we got requests, somebody said, I will do it. And after that, we didn't know if it was completed or what happened, if somebody needed help, how long it took them, if it became from something very simple to a more elaborated request. So it was hard for us to track it. And also sometimes many people were working on the same thing, or I started it, somebody else then completed it because they didn't know I was following up on that. So it was very chaotic. So for this tracker, I pitched the idea of having a Google Sheet because everybody will be able to use it at the same time without having complete to edit copies as if we use Excel in an office document. So we have the basics, columns for the day was request, who requested it, who in the team was working on it, the confirmation date as when the vendors or clients said, hey, there's nothing else to process, this is done. And we also had the column for complete, we call it the complete column, where we put the date of when we finish the everything that needs to be done in order to get that request going. Um, we put the date of when we finish the everything that needs to be done in order to get that request going. Um, so that was at the beginning. It helped us to keep track of what everybody else was doing, if somebody was falling behind, if somebody was getting more tasks than others, and also of course the organization of knowing the type of request the account manager sent. And now it has helped us to analyze or have metrics of the type of work we do. Like we notice that at the beginning of the month or end beginning of the month, we get a lot of tasks regarding clients, enrollments, terminations. We also get to notice who it's more billable, so we can ask them to do special projects, or if we see somebody's behind, we can ask them, do you need help? So I think that the IST tracker went from an organized system to a system that now help us to see our metrics and see the kind of work we do each month, each week, and also has helped us to even out work. And as for what drew me the most to this role, the first aspect is organization. I do love organization. I think that when you know your systems, when you know where your resources are, it's so much easier to face the unexpected challenges. Not because it's gonna make them magically disappear, but it's gonna help lower the stress levels, or like the chaos that can come from it, because you already know who to reach out, where to look, what can be the answer. And the other aspect I did really like about the role is it seems it's very dynamic, that you have to be thinking on your feet, that you have to look different angles, to that you have to do a lot of creative problem solving, which I love. I think because of my background in psychology, it really helps to have these positions where your mind has to always be working in an inquisitive, curious way, and also that it's self-learn and hands-on. I do thrive in this kind of settings. I do love the theory of things and then put them into practice. And from the description, I got this from this role. So I read, and I'm really happy to bring the skills and tools that I have learned throughout my professional background into this position. So thank you so much for your time. I hope to hear from you soon and have a great day.